All right. I always say that at the beginning of a podcast. I'm always like, all right.
All right, let's do it like this. And
How about actually, let's hear you say the first thing.
Let me. And welcome back to Planet Podcast. It's Axel Jimenez. I'm one of the creators here, and this is
DARYLD.
You almost hesitated for some.
Yes, I almost said my last name. I don't like to say my last name. I think for a stage name, for me, I think DARYLD is pretty cool.
It's a great name. It's a great name. Yeah.
Thank you.
So unique.
Because who the fuck else is named DARYLD?
Everybody always thinks it's Daryl.
Yeah.
And every time I say it, I'm like, I have to always be like, it's DARYLD.
Yeah.
Like I always have to do that. Daryl. It's very unique. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. There's this joke that Neftali. By the way, shout out Neftali.
Shout out Neft.
Shout out Neft, director of Eating Beans that just came out.
And his new film also that's gonna be coming out.
Stand by Girls.
Yeah.
I'll drop a link in the. What do you
Check
call
him out.
it?
He's an OG. Yeah.
There'll be a link in the description. You check out his movies.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, shout out Neftali. Neftali used to tell this joke about me. He used to be like, the way to remember Daryl's name is just remember Daryl, but past tense. So DARYLD.
That is a Neft joke. That's a good
total
one.
Neft
That's
joke.
a good one. DARYLD.
Yeah.
So you just got DARYLD.
But anyway, we're back.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to the PB Podcast, the
Welcome
Planet Podcast.
Welcome back, guys.
We are here once again, and we have been having a fucking shitty night.
It's been rough. It's been really rough.
Why has it been rough, Axel?
All right, let's start off with it's raining. I think that was the first thing when we opened up the garage. It's like, oh shit, there's a puddle.
Yeah, so this spot here, I mean, like we've said before, Planet HQ, this is a garage.
Yeah.
And when it rains, water comes in. But it doesn't fall through the ceiling, luckily. That would suck.
It like seeps in through the sides.
It seeps in, so it's kind of puddly in here.
Yeah.
And, I got my socks on. Luckily, they're not wet.
But we're here. We're making it happen.
Yeah, man. We are here for episode 2. Dude.
And
this is the official episode 2.
Yeah, episode 2 for sure.
Yeah.
And so it's a late night, and we got in. It was, wet and not too bad, but
fucking cold.
It's cold. Yeah. We're Californian guys. We don't know what the fuck rain is, So it's nice though. I think in one of the previous takes we were just talking about how, I used to be a guy who hates the rain. And now I'm just kind of, it's cool, I don't love it, but it's nice. And I think now you're a total hater, right?
Yeah, dude, I used to love the rain. I'm
Yeah.
opposite. When I was a kid, the thing is because, like, growing up, I've always been, like, a holidays kind of person. Like, I love Halloween, and I love Christmas time. And, Halloween is, like, it's a fall-time holiday.
Mm-hmm.
But, over here in California, especially when we were younger, I remember it getting colder sooner. I remember it raining and shit.
Like we had actual seasonal weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, and I could be wrong. Maybe I just what I remember. But I remember it like raining during October, which I feel is necessary. Or I felt was necessary at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it went well with the mood.
Yeah, it was perfect.
The October mood.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing with December. I always skip Thanksgiving. Fuck it, but I like Thanksgiving. But like, Christmas time, I think it's appropriate that it's raining and shit. Or I thought.
Yeah.
But now, I don't like the rain, dude. I don't like it. It's just, I guess I don't like. First of all, I don't like overcast that much. I like a little bit of overcast.
Yeah.
I'm just not a huge fan of it. I kind of get depressed during overcast days.
Yeah, same here, and which is why I was always like not cool with it either, because I was like, man, I want to go out and skate. Like, I don't want to be like, So it's always like that.
Back when you were a skater.
Back when I was a skater, I would always be like, fuck, it's raining.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about you.
Yeah, we'll talk about skateboarding eventually.
And your skateboarding life.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I just, I'm not a huge fan of overcast. And then on top of that, it's fucking wet.
Yeah, it's just wet.
It's cold.
Your feet, just everything just gets wet.
And then, with the conditions out there, it's very dangerous to drive.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm not... Dude, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the rain.
I get it. No, like I said, I'm the same. I think it's okay now. Like, if I'm prepared, like, if I'm comfy, maybe if I have, like, a good jacket... Like, I have a raincoat, and then, like, I don't have to be going out and anything. Then I'll enjoy rain from like the comfort of my home. Like, oh, like yeah, it's it's nice. I get to put a movie on, drink some coffee. But like if like yeah, we're shooting a podcast right now, and we're kind of you have to run back and forth in between the house. You're getting wet. We've had we've had a lot of technical issues before pressing record.
Oh my gosh, I swear, like I said before, the podcast gods were really trying to make this shit not work tonight, dude. Man. Telling you.
Yeah, it's been a little rough.
But we made this shit happen.
We're chilling now. Yeah, we're here.
We're fucking here. We're doing good. This shit. This is the PP Podcast episode 2.
Yeah, and you can hear I've been noticing you can hear my squeaky chair.
Oh, that's all good.
Oh yeah.
Right? I don't hear it so much.
Maybe just me.
But anyway, real quick, shout out Donovan. Guitarist from Crew Dudes. He composed the music for this podcast.
Shout out Don.
We never mentioned that, but dude, Donovan Freeman from Crew Dudes.
Yeah.
Tall, dark, and handsome Donovan. Shout out.
Yeah, he is.
Composer of the music of
Hell
PB Podcast. Why did I fucking
go follow Don? Follow him.
Yeah.
He's been putting a lot of I don't know if he doesn't put much clips of his music compositions, does he?
No. What Donovan does is he just posts
tons of skateboarding
clips, but I think the main thing that people really recognize from him is that one SNL clip of that actor.
That's right. Oh yeah. It's The Weeknd.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, The Weeknd. He does it every fucking Friday, and he's been doing it since that's been a fucking
hell yeah.
Since that's been a joke, Donovan's been doing it. Yeah? Shout out Donovan.
Yeah, man. Hey, it takes persistence. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. And he's going to do it this Friday, too.
Yeah.
If you follow Donovan at _crackofdawn_, I think that's what is.
Death Quan Dawn, I know. Is he?
It used to be Death
Okay, yeah.
But now it's what I just said it was. And if you follow him on Instagram, you will for sure see him post that on Friday.
Yeah, go follow Don, man. He's cool. Cool people,
but
man,
anyway,
for sure.
Anyway, so yeah, dude, I'm not going to lie, Axel. I've been quite irritable today. Yeah. I've been pissed off since the moment I woke up all the way up until now. Folks, I'm doing better now. Yeah. I'm happy now because we're here.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, it's been a rough day for me.
Hey, man, we all have those. Hey, well, yeah, tell me about today. What did you do today? What did you do today on America's midterm election night? I'm just saying that. I'm bullshitting. Yeah, I know.
Not vote. I'm just kidding, though. No, I voted.
Nah, I get you, man. Yeah, what did you do today?
Well, today was a normal day. Like, I did the same shit. I was working on, my stand-up. I had work this morning. Just, the same things, working on Planet. But, I didn't want to talk about going sober today because we did that during the last podcast.
Yeah.
And all the last clips that we had released on Instagram,
which is kind of about
the past week, were pretty much about me going sober. But I just wanted to talk about how. So tonight is my 8th day being sober.
8th day.
8th day away from weed and alcohol, and I gotta say it's the first. So my experience for the first 7 days was heavy fatigue because. I'm used to being high at night, and the weed at night kind of helps me sleep. But since it's been removed, it's just been really hard to sleep. So because of that, I've just been really fatigued during the day for the past week. But now that's gone. Okay. Last night, dude, was the first night in a long time that I fell asleep without any substance. Because I'm like a Z-Quil guy. Like
I do like Z-Quil.
Yeah, well, I've always had a problem, like an issue with insomnia forever, dude. So I like my sleep aid. It helps me out a little bit.
Yeah.
And then the weed, of course, helped me out. But I removed the weed. I ran out of Z-Quil last night, and I slept so fucking good. Yeah, it was weird. I never slept without any substance. So
maybe it was just all that fatigue that kind of maybe it caught up. It just caught up, and then your body was just like, all right, I can't do this shit no more.
Slept good. Yeah. I think I had like 12 dreams last night.
Oh shit! Do you remember any of them?
No, I don't.
Oh, that would have been cool.
I never remember my dreams. I just know I have them.
You know what? I'm terrible at the same. I feel like the last couple dreams that I've had, I remember them being very vivid and being like, oh man, I can't wait to tell my girlfriend, tell Veto. And because she always remembers her dreams. Like, I do not understand how she does it. But she can be like, oh, I forgot to tell you about my dream the other day. And then she goes into, like, what happened and, like, what she did. And I'm like, dude, like, I was excited to tell you what I dreamed last night. And I totally forgot. Like, I don't even remember any of my dreams. So, like, yeah, it happens to me. I don't know how some people do it, but.
I feel like in my life, I go in and out of like, remembering my dreams. Like, I'll go through a chunk of time of just really like constantly remembering what I dreamt, and then now I'm back into that phase of just, I know I have dreams, but I just don't remember any of them.
Yeah,
that's weird. It's almost like I wake up remembering the feeling, like what I felt in my dream, but not specifically. Like, if I can wake up knowing I had a dream last night that I fell in love.
Wow.
Because I feel like I just fell in love. But I don't remember what the fuck I dreamt.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck did I fall in love with? Have you ever, by the way, on that on that note, have you ever actually, like, have you ever had this experience where you had a dream about, like, somebody, right? But then you wake up and then you don't remember the dream. And then you see that person that you had the dream about. And then you're like, whoa. And you're like, oh, yeah, I had a dream about you last night.
Yeah, I feel like that's happened to me.
Yeah, I've had dreams. I've had that experience. I've had the experience of having dreams of falling in love with a specific person who I had never even crushed on or had any feelings for. And then, but for some reason in that dream, I just fall in love with that person for some reason.
Yeah.
And then I'll see them the next day. I won't remember until I see them. And then I see them the next day. And then I'm like, whoa, like, I had feelings for you.
Wow.
But I don't feel those for you in real life. But I did last night. Like, it's weird. But I've had that before.
Do you think it kind of opens up your, I guess, not the possibility, but I guess you're like, huh, maybe. Like, I guess you could see yourself, like, with those feelings because you had that dream. But, I mean, yeah, I guess it's just. Nah, that's pretty funny.
Like, I see. I remember feeling like almost like a little more ew. Like, in person, I'm just like,
you're like, what was I?
Like,
it was a dream.
I fell in love with you. Ew. It's all right.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Hey, man,
Yo, look.
Yeah, man.
I'm sure people think I'm gross. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Some people are probably repulsed by me. Some people think I'm fucking weird. Probably. I don't give a shit.
No, man.
Yeah, fuck them.
Hey, one man's blah blah is somebody else's blah blah. I can't remember the quote. Whatever.
Yeah, fuck it. But anyway, back to the being sober again. I know, but so tonight's day 8.
Okay.
Of being sober.
So straight up week.
Yes, and the fatigue thing is gone, right? I went through that phase. I'm done with it. But now what I'm dealing with is just crazy irritability.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, I've just been pissed off since I woke up this morning for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
I've just been angry.
Those are rough, man. Those are rough because, like, you don't want to be angry. Like, it's just, and you could tell, like, not you, but, like, when it comes to, like, being irritable when you're kind of, like, leaning off that stuff, like, just everything just starts to add up. Like, little things just, you're like, like, it's just another thing, and it's just like,
Yeah, and actually, sorry, I don't want to use the word anger, but yeah, irritable is perfect, and just being annoyed.
Yeah, but it's normal, like, you know.
It'll go away, man.
Yeah.
But I'm not craving weed at all.
Okay.
I'm not craving it. It's just my body right now is just like, where the fuck is it?
Yeah, you're going through it,
but,
which is cool. Hey, man, that's a weekend.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's a weekend. It's rough, but I'll get through it.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
I'm still happy about going sober.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm still happy about it. But anyway, Axel, you mentioned skateboarding earlier.
Yeah, skateboarding.
Do you still skateboard?
Nah, I haven't skateboarded, like... Well, I mean, I haven't skateboarded seriously since, like, freshman year, maybe? Yeah.
So, it's very interesting, because it's weird, because when I first met you, which is about a decade ago, Jeez. you were like not the same dude. You were like a punk kid. You were a great drummer, and like you were playing, like well, okay, you
I'm
are.
Just kidding. I'm
sorry.
Kidding.
Axel,
no,
ladies and gentlemen, is a really badass drummer.
No. Thanks. It's just at the time, I was playing music and I was doing a lot more of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and you were in like like power violence and
I was doing a lot of that crazy music stuff, but skateboarding music was my thing.
And you were so like it was. I remember it was drumming, it was skateboarding, and it was BMX.
And BMX.
So tell me about that. So you were really into that, but where did that all go?
There's a lot of things that kind of like, honestly, straight up, I just got over like hurting my body. Like, that's man, you're just throwing your body everywhere, and like, it's cool. Like, it's just, there was a moment where I was like, I love this. I love skateboarding. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, man, I made so many friends. It was cool. Like, just being out in the city and just doing fun shit with friends and just, being, it was really cool. But it just got to the point where I was like, this just may not be for me. Like, my back started, not my back, but like, man, I was just getting hurt so much. And like, I was just, it was like around that time when we met. I mean, dude, it's crazy. You asked me to do a video and I was just like, that was the first thing, like, the first person was like, hey, let's work on video, because I had just been showing interest in it. And I was like, you know what? I just feel way more, like, pulled towards, like, filmmaking right now. Like, and I feel filmmaking is a passion that isn't gonna fucking kill me. Like, man, there's people who roll their legs, they break bones, and, like, just, even disfigured sometimes, man. When I was young, like, there was a moment where I was doing a trick, and, like, I don't know what happened, but it popped up to my face, and it ended up hitting me like right here, and like it just got crazy, like bruised, and like it. But my mom, when it happened, because it was so purple and like bloody, my mom's like, dude, if that had hit me, she didn't say dude, but she was like, if that had gone like a couple inches up, that like chipped up piece of wood would have just got you in the eye. Like, I mean, people forget, like, yeah, like it's just, but dude, it was rough. So like so many like close instances like that just made me realize, I was like, you know what, like, I'm just gonna not do skateboarding as like
so that's what it was. It was just the how dangerous it was.
Yeah, it was just dangerous. It was just dangerous.
Because it was interesting to me that you mentioned that, this is probably not for me. Yeah. Because you were fucking good, man.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. I was decent. I think, when you set yourself, when you like something, you want to get better, you practice, and, so I was doing that, and I prided myself in what I could do. It was cool.
So for those who are listening who know skateboarding, what would you say was your best trick?
Trick? I mean,
on land or like
flat.
Okay, so on flat ground and then off of shit.
Yeah, I guess like flat ground. I guess like switch 180, front side 180 a heel.
Fuck, dude, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah,
show me with your hand. How do you do?
So it's like you're doing a 180 heel flip, but you're doing a switch.
Oh, that is insane.
Yeah.
To me, that is insane, dude. Yeah. I could never do anything like that. Yeah. I tried skateboarding when I was in high school. I mean, it's not. I didn't really practice that much. I would get out, but it just wasn't as fun for me.
Mm-hmm. Right. And so like, I mean, that trick is like, I mean, ask Don. Like, man, that guy can do like switch 360s. I think. Or something, I don't even know.
Donovan is a good skater, dude. I'm sorry, but
he's great. No, he's great. Yeah. And then for like just big general, like, man, I used to skate rails, man. I used to do a lot of hubbas. I mean, I don't know. I guess one of the coolest tricks I've done was I crooked down a 6-stair hubba at some skate park, and I think Don had seen it. I don't have any footage of it, but he's like, yeah, like, damn, that was cool. And I was like, yeah, that was like my best trick. He was like, what? And I was like,
the fuck is a hubba?
It's just a ledge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. It's just a ledge. It's just like a
skateboarding lingo.
Yeah, skateboarding lingo. I'm actually super rusty. That's why I'm kind of like trying to remember all the fucking tricks that I was able to land and shit. Yeah. But yeah, that was a long time ago, man. What a lifetime ago.
So what about BMX? You were good at that too.
BMX was the one right after skateboarding where I was like, because skateboarding was cool, and I was like, yeah, this one's all right. This skateboarding is cool, but for some reason when I was at the skate park, like literally living there like 24/7, I started seeing guys like I just started noticing, if anything, I started noticing the BMX dudes. And I was like, damn, dude, those guys are super talented, and they're doing some fucking cool shit. And, like, it's funny because, like, when people when you say BMX, people usually think like X Games, like the ramp, like knee pads and like all that shit.
I think about the little fucking things, those little bars sticking out the sides of the wheels.
Yeah.
The ones that you grind with. You ever grind with those?
Yeah, I used to have some.
Shit,
yeah, those are
dude.
cool. But you see, okay,
Gnarly.
BMX was dope because like when you started realizing, man, like street BMX was a whole nother like beast, and like when you go down that rabbit hole of like those tricks and everything, you're just like, fuck, that's some crazy shit. And I was into it, so I was like, let me try that out, and I did it for a few years, and joke's on me, that shit's even more dangerous than skateboarding. So I was like, shit. I love this, but also like, man, I'm done kind of putting my body on the line for kind of like something like that.
But you still like to drum though every once in a while.
Yeah, drumming's something that like since like I was in 6th grade, I was drumming from 6th grade on.
Okay.
Damn, how old is one in 6th grade? I always like.
Oh, in 6th grade?
Yeah, like cause I'm put a number now.
In 6th grade.
Or an age.
Let's see. It was 2004 when I left 6th grade, and let's see.
14. You were born 92.
Like 12.
So 12. Okay, so 12.
Yeah, I was 12 years old.
So yeah, 12. So I've been drumming since I was 12.
Wow.
16 years.
Wow, you started when you were 12?
Yeah. Percussion.
Wow.
I was the little.
Oh, okay. So not a drum set.
No, not drum set. Drum set. I guess I don't. I would say I started drum set like freshman year. Yeah, I think freshman year was the first like. All right, I'm gonna start playing music like drums, like outside of drumline.
Were you already? Oh, okay. So when did you start listening to punk and shit? Like when did you want to start doing like power violence and shit?
So I started off listening to like metal and shit. Like 6th grade, I was listening to Pantera. That was like the first heavy metal band or heavy band in general I ever heard.
Pantera. Yeah. Wow. Are those guys racist?
Yeah, those guys. No, yeah, it's bad. they're totally yeah. Or at least I know for sure the singer is, and like yeah, there's stuff with them. I mean, their music is fucking dope, but yeah, those guys. Were
them Guns N' Roses.
No, not Guns N' no fucking Guns N' Roses. I have to hear that shit all day.
No, man.
Nah, yeah. No hating on that. But yeah, so Pantera, but like power violence and punk, yeah, like I guess in 8th grade, like I started listening to it a lot, but I didn't have like the money to buy a drum set, so like it was just kind of like, oh, this music's dope, and I'm in drumline and just kind of doing my thing. And then I think around that time, my parents and my family, for one of my birthdays, they kind of raised some money to buy me a drum set, and once I got those drums, I was like, yeah, me and Daniel started just playing thrash metal and shit, and then we got into punk and then power violence and then hardcore and like just all that.
Dino.
Yeah, shout out Dino. Yeah, shout out Dino if he's watching this.
Dude, yeah.
Old friend of mine. We go way back.
He's a good dude, man.
Great dude, man. One of my greatest friends.
Saw him about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, was he ever into BMX?
Not the way I was, but he actually, if anything, he hangs out with all the guys who do BMX more than I do.
That dude's like still skateboarding and shit. Huh?
Yeah, dude, that guy's still ripping it up. Yeah.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's for some people, man. They can just naturally just keep doing it and excel at it. I mean, but Daniel still has his like. Every skater has to deal with like injury and all that. So it just depends on whether you want to like kind of like it's something if it's important to you and But I never stretched, so I was like always a dumbass when I was skateboarding. Never stretched.
Who the fuck? What skateboarders do skaters stretch?
The good ones, man.
Do they really
the good
stretch?
Ones yeah, the good ones.
That's really not one of those lame-o things like, oh, you're a lame-o if you're a skateboarder and you wear helmets and knee pads. And you're also lame-o if you're a skateboarder and you stretch.
Fuck.
Is it one of those
I don't want to speak for every skateboarder, but I feel like that, like, even for me, I thought that was the way skateboarding was. It's like, nah, I don't have to stretch. I don't have to worry about all that shit. But then you realize as you grow older, you're like, wait a minute, like, all the guys that are doing, like, just amazing shit, like, even in the skateboarding videos, you see them all stretching, like, right before, because, yeah, man, it just prevents it. It's preventative for injuries and shit.
Yeah. Well, we haven't mentioned this yet, but we are actually planning to do a Planet skateboarding video.
Oh, yeah, that's a great segue. Wow.
And you're going to skate in that shit, right?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I think I'm going to bring in, like, my skills from, like, filmmaking to make myself look better than I actually am. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. I already picked out my song and everything. It's cool.
Sick. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Can't wait.
But Don and Frank, I think, are gonna be the
Donovan, Frank Miller. Shout out Frank. Not the fucking. What is Frank Miller, the famous dude? Is he like a comic book?
Yeah,
dude?
the comic book guy.
Comic book guy, yeah. Not that guy. Different Frank Miller.
Yeah.
Who's a great skateboarder.
Amazing.
He's shout out Frank, and then also Anthony too.
And Anthony, yeah. Those guys are gonna be kind of
Palabra.
They're gonna be kind of the heads of what the most of the skating in the video is gonna be comprised of.
We're gonna make those guys look good.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. Woo. And then we're just gonna kind of be doing our shit. We're gonna be partying and making the video.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be fun.
Here,
sober. Yeah, sober. It's gonna be cool though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's funny that you shouted out. I totally when you asked me about skateboarding, I was like, oh, okay, I'll talk about skateboarding. But yeah, we do have a video that's coming out. That's the PP.
Well, it's in development.
Yeah, it's in development, but it's exciting. I think it's cool.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, man. But yeah, it's funny. It's almost like because you mentioned that the skateboarder or the skateboard chip almost going into your eye.
Yeah, that shit was scary.
The universe has something out for your fucking eye. It seems like.
I know, right? Yeah.
Because now apparently you're becoming a glasses guy.
I'm gonna be a glasses guy. I don't know if anybody. Yeah,
guy, dude. Which is like I have never seen you wear glasses. I don't think.
Yeah, I've
and now you're gonna be wearing glasses.
I've put on like Brandon's glasses here and there and like fucked around, but I never thought I'd be like like a glasses dude.
So what happened? So why is that happening?
Okay, so long story short is I was hanging out with my little dog. We were just laying down. He lifted up his paw and he kind of just poked me in the eye a little bit. Like he didn't know what he was doing, but I was like, fuck. So kind of got an annoyed eye, but it didn't really start bugging me until 2 days later. So I was like, man, like I woke up, it was super sensitive. I was like crying. It was super red.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that shit was beating like a
it was just like throbbing, man. Like I walked outside and it was really bright and I was just like, okay, yeah, something's wrong with my eye. Like this isn't just like, a red little eye. And, so I went to go check it out. I was like, okay, I have new, with the job that I have new insurance that just kicked in. So I was like, all right, this is a good time to kind of start using the vision and all that. So went to go get it checked. I did have a scratch in my cornea, so I ended up getting antibiotics for it. But because I was already there, I got an eye exam. And the guy was kind of like doing the test, doing his thing. And I was like, yeah, I have 20/20 vision, so I don't know what the fuck he's going to tell me. But as he was doing the little magnification thing and I was looking at the smallest letters, I mean, I could read them. Like, I was like, yeah, that's a Z, that's like an E, that's a Y. But as he was doing the test, he's like, all right, which one looks better? This one or this one? And I was like, this one. I was like, and he's like, this one or this one? And I was like, okay, this one. And then he's like, all right, this is without anything. And he's like, and this is with something. And I was like, holy shit, I could see a little better. Like, those little letters now got a lot clearer. And he's like, yeah, man, you're getting prescription glasses. And I was like, wow. I walked into that place not knowing I was going to walk out.
Did it make you feel bad? Were you like, oh, man?
Surprisingly, no.
I don't think it'd bother me either.
No, like, I used to think I used to be like, yeah, perfect vision. Never going to have to wear glasses. Yeah. But, I don't know. I guess once I was there, I was just like, cool, like,
Yeah.
It comes with age.
Yeah. Dude, I'm almost certain I need glasses, man. Cause I'm that dude that's like always like squinting and shit.
Same here, and I never noticed that about myself.
I'm just like, fuck. I'm getting like the first wrinkle ever on my face is this shit here.
Yeah.
From all the fucking squinting, dude.
I noticed that from being on the computer all day too. Like, and it's not that I can't see. Like I said, it's just I need to focus, so I end up like squinting and like. But apparently it's like astigmatism, pretty much what I got diagnosed with. He was saying like, yeah, I mean, if you get random headaches or something like that, you're squinting a lot. He's like, yeah, it usually means that you probably need glasses.
Shit, dude. Astigmatism, that's like when you see like those fucking like
so basic
streaks of light and shit.
No.
Like, isn't that like when you're driving and you just see like you can't... what is that?
So basically from the little brochure that I was given and reading about it, all it is just it's a supernatural thing, and most people actually have some form of astigmatism. But basically, it's just when, like, I guess, the way you interpret light, like because of the way your eye is shaped, like the layer in front. I guess I forgot what it's called. I don't know if it's like not the cornea, but like one of those front layers.
Not the retina.
It's just shaped a little bit weird, so that when light hits it, it doesn't. I can't really explain it, but
some bullshit.
Yeah, some bullshit. Basically, it's just the way your eyes interpret the light, and sometimes when it's further away, letters and shit, they become a little bit more blurry. You can't really read, or you have to squint a lot, you know. Mm-hmm. So it's just the way light you're interpreting light as you move, you know. Right. So like, I could see perfectly clear now, but I have to kind of really focus to kind of make sure I know what I'm like. Okay, yeah, like but that's only really far stuff. Like pretty much everything, like I see perfectly fine. So it's nothing. Okay. It's nothing that scares me.
That's good.
I think that's why it wasn't a big deal, because I was like, I almost see like everything 100%. So
yeah, dude. And glasses at one time were like a nerdy thing, but I feel like glasses now are kind of sexy, man.
Yeah, they're cool. They're fucking. Like, I think glasses have always been kind of cool. Like people who wear glasses, I'm like, yeah, you look really cool.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I was just yeah, glasses.
That's all right, man. This is us. Yeah, we're just kicking it.
But yeah, I always felt like glasses. Like whenever I see someone wearing glasses, it kind of makes them look like I don't know, more mature.
Like they have their shit together.
Yeah, you know, you see someone with a book and they're focused and they got their glasses on. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, it's kind of hot, dude. Like when I see a girl wearing glasses all of a sudden, I'm just like, damn, you're just like cute.
So you like glasses as like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's cool, man. Glasses are cool. Mm-hmm.
But respect people who don't like them. I mean, I get it. Like, and I guess it's coming from guys who have never had to wear glasses and deal with that shit. So, like, you know, I get it. Because every time I talk to somebody who glasses, they're like, what the fuck? Like, you know, it's not great. But I was like, yeah, I know. But you look fine. Like, I never, you know. Yeah. It sucks, though. Yeah, I feel like I always thought glasses were cool. I don't think people with glasses should be.
And you're gonna be looking like Brantendo 64.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, when you're wearing those.
I know Brandon's like, oh no, we're you know.
Shout out Brantendo 64 once again.
Yeah, shout out Brantendo. No, but I think the glasses that I got, his are like just classic like black frames and just normal. I think the ones that I got just have the top and then there's like nothing at the bottom. They're kind of like the Malcolm X ones, but not really. But in that vein, I don't know if you kind of remember how his looks.
Are you wearing them the next podcast?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was gonna be wearing them this week, but they didn't call me.
I'm stoked.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes, man. Yeah. We'll see. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, till next time then. Until the next podcast.
Yeah, I'll be wearing them probably next time.
Awesome.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
It'll be a different time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So again, man, 8 days sober, dude. Like I'm just. The first week was fatigued and sleepy.
This was like an update video. Yeah, how we're doing on the sobriety, my eye. I know I didn't talk about it last week, but...
You know, now I'm about to head into a week of being irritable and annoyed at everything.
Do you think after that you'll be home free and then you'll be like into like, whoa, this is...
No, some other shit.
It's just going to be...
I'm not going to do my research. I'm just going to let it hit me.
Okay.
But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. For episode 2
thanks guys. Thanks
podcast.
For coming.
Again, he is your host,
AXEL Jimenez, and that's
DARYLD. Just
DARYLD.
That's it. That's all there is to it.
That's it.
That's all she wrote.
Cool.
Fat lady has sung.
Thanks for coming out, guys. Or not even coming out. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for watching.
The PP podcast.
And thanks for putting up with all the bullshit that we have to say. So
yes.
Cool.
Anyway, have a great night, guys. Have a nice, cozy night. Because I will not be moving from this couch.
You just knock out.
I'm sleeping here,
and that's the way we end it. Yeah. Let's head out.
All right, thanks, guys. Have a great night.